Howdy, folks. It is Diecast Buffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR. Well, not chasing the cups. That's NASCAR 6. And we're going Whelen modified racing, fellas. So, we're in the dog days of summer, getting closer to it. And it's time for the big one of the season. The New England 100. This is one of two races at New Hampshire. This is a track, historically, I've actually done really well at in my playthroughs in the past. It's been a long time, but let's figure it out. We got a lot of cup races. Let's see who's won all these things. Let's see how this shakes out. Ooh, Junior. Ooh, that's cool. So Junior picks up another Busch Series win. Johnson's going to win at Daytona. That's another big win right there. And let's see. Hattori. Ooh, that's cool. I think he's a team owner now. Another win for Tony Stewart. Ryan Newman gets another Cup Series win. Holy cow. They are rocking and rolling right now. You got Cleveland. Tony Stewart again. Holy cow. This could be a fun next chase for the Cup because I have no idea who's going to win. Alrighty, folks. So we qualified third. Our teammate is on the pole. So the whole team is actually doing really good. We have three drivers in our crew in the top four. So we are slowly building some momentum. We got a dog in the championship hunt. I tell you what, we botched the first lap. I forgot. I used the freaking analog. The second lap, we used the D-pad. We went from like 15th to 3rd. So that shows you how much speed it is using the appropriate controller mechanics because the analogs broke on my controller. So let's use the D-pad. So here we go at New Hampshire. This is a big one for the Whelen Modified Camp. This is historically a big, big deal. You want to win here. I've won here many times on my previous 06 playthroughs. Obviously, they weren't filmed on YouTube or anything back in the early to mid-2010s. I love this track. It's fun. And this is the old school New Hampshire. This is not the same New Hampshire you see nowadays. This is actually a little bit flatter, I think. I think this is before they increased the banking. It might only be like 1 degree of banking, but let me tell you, in stock car racing, 1 degree of banking can feel like 10 degrees of banking when it comes to the racing product. Now I'm racing a little bit conservative right here. I'm not trying to make any contact. I feel like we're in a good spot. I feel like if we're patient enough, they'll wash up to the outside and we could slowly start picking them off. But the good news about these modifieds, you can be so aggressive at New Hampshire. These things turn like an Indy car. You have so much low-profile downforce. These cars hook around New Hampshire very well. Well, if you go in here with a but a Nextel Cup car, that thing will be sliding and herky-jerky all over the corner. With these modifieds, you can really throttle it and be very aggressive on the steering wheel. Come on. I mean, we got them right where we want them to. I mean, if we just don't make that mistake, we can win this race, guys. So who are racing? T. Lewis. I think he's the points leader. I could be mistaken on that, but I think he's the points leader. I don't want to wreck him. I want to race him with respect. Got a little bit of a tire slide there. No, don't do that. There comes our teammate who won the Aloha 150, which is Rockingham in this game. So we can't go too far underneath the apron. Note to self, well, if I can, I'm going to push my teammate ahead of him because I think these two guys are racing for the championship. I'll try to push them ahead, but I want to win this race. We got an unsponsored number 19 Dodge. At least I'm assuming it's powered by Dodge. Could be powered by Toyota. Who knows? I'm kidding. Fudge. Oh, we almost hit the back bumper. That would have been catastrophic for our teammate. All right. We were conservative the first 6 laps. It's time to get aggressive. We have our teammate out front, so he's good on points. It's time for us to make our move. Underneath, let's see, he's going to wash up. Side by side, we'll have the advantage of the next corner, so no harm, no foul. Let's see if we can try to get here without tearing up some team equipment. We've had great chemistry thus far the last month or two, and we have the lead with 2 to go, looking for our first Whelen Modified Tour win. Oh boy. Oh boy. Coming to the white flag. Can we get it done at New Hampshire? If we don't make a mistake, I think we got it, fellas. This would be huge, man. If we can get this, this would be huge. I mean, think about it. We started like the first 4 or 5 races of this playthrough finishing like borderline dead last. And now we're a quarter away from winning at New Hampshire laps the country, boys. And through the final corner, that's going to be a W. Finally, our first career win in the playthrough. Yes! First career win. And holy cow, the music is loud. I apologize. I apologize for the super loud music. I had the music volume turned all the way down, and it's still that loud. But it sounds fantastic, though. Holy cow. First career win in the modified. Burn it down, man. That's pretty awesome. These modifieds look so cool, too. Heck yeah, man. First career win. Alright, so that was a really awesome race. We battled Harbor, a teammate. He had a great finish, second. We traded. He won last race. We won this race. So Evernham is starting to really take over the Dodge, or not Dodge, but the Whelen Modified program with the power from Dodge. So does that mean we're going to be a Dodge driver in the future? Who knows? We might. First career win here. It's not going to help us win a championship because, you know, you can't have like 4 or 5 DNFs in a 16-race season. Believe me, you just can't. You have to treat it like an ARCA season. You really just got to just go for it. But absolutely, man, what a great race there. And let's go to victory lane. Look at that. Finally, at first the teammates seemed like they weren't happy with me, but now they're starting to love me. That's great. Holy cow. First career win. Heck yeah, we could do that. Let's get another race for the driver of the whatever team, the Evernham team. Let's see what Ace Moneymaker has to say.
Hey, it's Ace. Just called to let you know you've been doing a great job out there. Little positive affirmation for you. Keep it up.
Heck yeah, man. First career win. Wow. July 2005. Save the date. So I'm curious how we're doing the points. So I can't tell the difference between these drivers. I can't tell you who's who, to be honest with you, because they all start with the letter B, and the way the game works is they only put the first letter of your first name. So I have no idea who's who. Usually I usually can recognize people by the first name a lot easier. It's interesting though. Check this out. We've had 3 different drivers that are like were part-timers, which it's just so cool how this game has part-timers. I'm curious, how many drivers have competed in the Nextel Cup Series? Holy cow, 65 different drivers have competed in the Nextel Cup Series. That is incredible. What about the Busch Series? I'm curious, how many of them? 50. How is Denny Hamlin last in points? What the biff? How is Elliott Sadler, Jeremy Mayfield, how are they last in points? Wow, this is an alternate universe for sure. Denny Hamlin, bottom of the barrel. Let's see what's going on in the Truck Series. Red Stewart. Oh, he's only got 82 points. Wow, Denny Hamlin last in the Busch Series points. To put this in perspective, he was a pretty hot prospect in 2005. A lot of people don't know this, but I'll end the video on this, guys. Denny Hamlin was actually had the potential ability to either replace Dale Jarrett after he retired, or, get this, even Michael Waltrip at DEI. Denny Hamlin could have been a DEI driver, or he could have been a Ford driver for the Yates camp, and very well could have saved the Yates camp if he would have came on board and took Jarrett's ride. So, Denny Hamlin, it's definitely interesting. So, I want to preview the next race before we sign off on this episode, so I have something to kind of think about. And the next race is going to be at UPS. How will the Hoosier 100 go? First career win. Heck yeah, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next episode. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.